They threw him into a pit full of starving lions and sealed the stone behind him. No weapon, no way out, just him and the sound of teeth and claws and breathing in the dark. What would you do in that exact moment? Not in theory, right now. Locked in, no escape. The only sound is something hungry, circling you in the darkness. This actually happened. His name was Daniel, and the strangest part of this story isn't the lions. It's how he got there. Daniel wasn't a criminal. He was the most trusted man in the entire kingdom. The king himself loved him, promoted him above every other official. Daniel had done nothing wrong. So why was he in that pit? Because the other officials hated him, hated that he was honest, hated that he was good at his job, hated that the king trusted him more than them. And when you can't find anything wrong with someone, you don't go after what they did. You go after what they believe. They knew Daniel prayed to God 3 times a day, every single day, without fail. So they convinced the king to sign a law that for 30 days, no one could pray to anyone except the king himself. Anyone caught praying to God would be thrown to the lions. Now, here's the question I want you to actually sit with for a second. If that law existed today, if praying just once could get you thrown into something that could destroy you, would you still do it? Daniel didn't hesitate. He went home, opened his window facing Jerusalem exactly like always, got on his knees and prayed out loud where anyone could see him. He knew exactly what that meant. They dragged him before the king that same day. And here's something most people don't expect. The king didn't want to punish him. He liked Daniel. He tried everything to find a loophole, a way out, but the law was the law. Even kings couldn't undo it. So they took Daniel to the den and threw him in. The king himself said something to him before they sealed the stone. May your God, whom you serve continually, rescue you. Then the stone rolled shut, and Daniel was alone in the dark with the lions. Picture that moment for a second, not the ending, the actual moment. No promises he'd survive, no guarantee, just darkness and danger, and a choice he'd already made before he ever walked in. That's the part of this story we skip past too fast. Daniel didn't know how it would end, he just knew what he believed. And he wasn't going to stop believing it, even facing death. So let me ask you this, what's the thing in your life that you've stopped doing because it was easier, because it was safer, because somebody might judge you or punish you or laugh at you for it? What did you put down? Because the cost got too high. The king couldn't sleep that night, didn't eat, paced his palace all night long thinking about the man he'd sent to die. At dawn he ran to the den himself and he shouted into the darkness, "Daniel, has your God been able to save you?" And from inside that pit came a voice, "My God sent his angel and shut the mouths of the lions. They have not hurt me." Daniel walked out untouched, not a scratch, not a mark. The same lions that could have torn him apart in seconds didn't even come near him. Here's what gets me about this story every single time. God didn't stop Daniel from being thrown into the pit. He didn't prevent the danger. He didn't make Daniel's life easy or comfortable or safe. He met him inside it. Maybe that's exactly where you are right now. Not before the storm, not after it. Right in the middle of it. In your own pit. Surrounded by something that feels like it could destroy you. And maybe you've been asking the wrong question. Not, will I get out of this? But, will I keep believing while I'm still in here? Daniel didn't survive because he was fearless. He survived because his faith didn't depend on the outcome. He prayed. before he knew the ending. So can you. Whatever pit you're in tonight, you are not as alone in it as it feels.